Welcome back to the GBGuns Armory series. This is not a review, well, that stuff's already been done on the main channel. Here we're talking about thoughts and feels and a little bit of reflections, and I'm looking to get opinions from you guys on stuff that's been out for a while. It's not a news channel. This is real discussion. And in that opening, or that thumbnail, I was so tempted to finally do one of those entertainment channel, expression faces things that everyone does for thumbnails. I find them obnoxious. But anyways, I wanted to do a temperature check. Why temperature check? Well, because as media, I get inundated, as I'm sure you've assumed, with a lot of firearms, or at least opportunities to review a lot of firearms. I don't take them all. But of late, I'd say over the last year or so, the double stack 1911 has been the hotness. That's what everybody talks about. We've seen, of course, $5,000 models always existed, but we've seen them down below $1,000. And I'm holding here the Springfield Prodigy because it was sort of the barrier breaker into reasonably affordable. Before that, we had Bull Armory, but limited quantity, and not a lot of folks had heard of them. It was big name Springfield who came out with mass quantity and mass marketing for everyone to start really thinking about the double stack 1911. I've come to enjoy them. I moved my 6-year long carry. I think about 6 years I carried a Grand Power K100 Decocker model. Once I had shot the snot out of it to the point that the trigger was a little too nice, I swapped, bought a new one, but kept the Decocker basics from the older model, and that's how I kept going. But now carrying a Bull Armory SAS 2 TAC 4 1/4, which this year has been replaced with the EDC as a winter carry, and carrying the SAS 2 Ultralight 3 1/4 as my summer carry. So I like them. I became a fan, but I've also been afforded the opportunity to try a lot of them at just the expense of ammo, time, and producing media. I did not have to pay cash for most of them like a consumer does. So I'm curious to you guys, with the price jump from your traditional striker-fired polymer frame gun, say $400 to $600 for a good one, with going to double stack 1911, and now we're talking $1,000 and up for a good one. Generally, there are some beneath that are okay, there are some above that are not okay, but it's about let's call it a 60% increase in cost just to go to the gun. How many of you did that? And if so, was it just a range toy, and for the experience, you're a more experienced shooter, more accomplished shooter, you're not afraid of things like a grip safety or a manual safety, in exchange for the delight of shooting a 1911 platform with more capacity? Did it become a carry gun for you? Is it something you're still interested in? Do you see it as a fad? Let me know your thoughts on the double stack 1911. And you know what's kind of extra fun about these, and some of you are very familiar, double stack 1911s are nothing new. They'd been in the competition circuit for years, decades. It had always been kind of a custom or specialty shop thing, and they were usually oriented for competition, and so not quite appropriate for carry like so many of the modern options are. In fact, excuse me for a second, I have over here a Bull Armory M5 Jet. These were made around the year 2000 for 2 years. Ported barrel, double stack 1911. It had been around, it just wasn't hip until about a year ago for the mass market. So let me know what your thoughts are on double stack 1911s, if they still interest you or not, if you'd like to see more models on the main channel or not. Give me all your thoughts on the category. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.